streaming services make piracy popular. So you've got Netflix, you got Disney Plus, you got Netflix, Disney Plus, Amazon Prime Video, you've got Disney Plus, you got Apple TV Plus, you got this, you got that, all these different platforms, and you want me to pay $10 for that, $10 for that, HBO Max will pay $20 for that. All of a sudden, you're now paying like hundreds of dollars a month for streaming services, and the average household can barely afford food bills as it is. So, yeah. And you used to have, like you had Netflix and you're able to watch Disney content on there, but then Disney decided, hey, we're going to move all our content over to Disney Plus. And hey, goodbye Netflix, because hey, Disney wanted a piece of the pie. They're tired of not getting enough money. So, what are people doing? Well, guess what? There's only one place where everything, all the content on these streaming services is available in one easy to locate spot. It's called torrent websites. You go on and you download it, and boom, you can download whatever episodes you want, and it's super easy. It's sketchy, it's illegal in some places, it's frowned upon, but you know what? Anyone with basic tech savvy knowledge can easily do it, and it's actually not that scary. It's actually way too easy. And that's the concern. Well, it's a concern for streaming services, because honestly, you have all these people who don't want to pay for 10 different services to be able to watch their favorite HBO content, their favorite Disney content. Like, they don't want to have to go jumping from place to place. So there's only one platform that allows for the ease of access of all of this, and that's literally these piracy websites. So naturally, they are growing. Like, the piracy sites are even more popular because there's just more and more content to download for free, just to top it all off, right? And guess what? The streaming services, they don't get anything. They don't get a chunk of the pie out of any of this, which is kind of nice. Because let's be honest, do you think Netflix needs any more money? Probably not. But of course, if everyone was pirating, then, well, Netflix wouldn't exist. But you see that there's kind of a problem here, and it's like, how do they resolve this? Well, originally it was like Netflix trying to house all the movies under one place. Now you have all these other providers trying to house their own content under a place. So it's become very fragmented. And what needs to happen is a platform needs to come out that houses all of this under one place that you can pay a sum for. Good luck, because all these companies are competitors. Disney's competing with Netflix for the streaming. Apple's competing with Netflix, or Amazon's competing with Apple, etc., for content consumption. So good luck having any of this under one roof. That's why you go to the black market. And that's why piracy is becoming more and more popular. The downloads are increasing, and now to consume all the content that you want, all the content you can imagine, the unlimited amount of content, these piracy websites are just becoming more popular. It used to be that you could go to the movie theater, right? You go to the movie theater, you watch the movie, and you've consumed the content. It's in top-notch quality, video quality, audio, you got the surround sound. Ooh, it's the experience. But now movies are coming out straight to the streaming services. And these pirates are extracting the files and putting them up on these piracy websites. and making it super easy for anyone to grab. Within seconds, well, within minutes, you could have, depending on your download speed for internet, within seconds or minutes, you could have an entire season of a show that you would have had to have paid for with subscriptions and whatnot. So that movie theater experience that has disappeared, well, now what's the incentive? The movie comes straight from production to streaming service. It's like, it's so easy to access. It used to be that you'd have a crappy quality video that was pirated and whatnot. Now it's super top-notch quality, and you don't have to wait. You don't have to wait the 6 months from movie theater to release. The streaming services have made it so accessible so quickly. But then what's the incentive to even pay for it? You see, when I paid for the movie theater experience, well, that's what I was paying for. To go see the movie, I was paying for the experience. But if you're just putting it right to the streaming services, and also available for free easily on just another site, well, why would anyone pay for everything? Because the consumer would go bankrupt. They simply, the economics would bankrupt them. Like the idea of having an Amazon, Netflix, Disney Plus, Apple, more and more, there's more services, Hulu, depending on where you are, HBO Max, there's so many others. There's probably sports ones as well. On top of the cable that you maybe are paying for, if you still have cable, it's now way more expensive than just having cable or eliminating cable and having the streaming services, because when you add each piece up, well, you could be paying hundreds. Yeah. So a bit of a dilemma there. So these streaming services, they could work together. If they work together, they could actually have another offer where you pay to have everything. Apple kind of has this with their own content, though. They have like Apple One or something, and Google, I think, has something. You pay an amount, and you have like all this content. And we can even talk about YouTube and like the premium to access premium content and movies and stuff, and pay for this and that. Oh. And consumers have to wrap their heads around all of this. And they'll find very quickly the piracy is very quick, very easy. And, yeah. Anyway, sketchy subject, but it should be talked about because it's a significant market. A significant amount of eyeballs are checking out piracy, and there's no repercussions. There are proposed penalties, but that's for the person who's pirated, like person who is getting the episode and uploading it. That person's committed the crime. They should go to jail, I would say. But how do you police the millions of people, like hundreds of millions of people, who are consuming this content that was uploaded? Are they all guilty? Like, how do you police all of that? Well, you can't. No one has. But certainly the people who are uploading, yeah, there have been lawsuits and whatnot. But, poses an interesting conversation. Okay. Hopefully that helps. Hopefully that's interesting to you. Okay, till next time. Bye.